That was a tough trip. I ain't going to lie to you. It was real tough. I want to give you the quick version and the long version of the trip. Many of you may just want the quick version. The quick version, here we go. The two salt flats we tried to do a flat earth test on are closed to the public and no access whatsoever is allowed. Lake Lefroy is now run by St Ives Gold Mine, and a boom gate with camera and security prevents all access by the public. Down at Lake Cowan near Norseman, there is zero access to the salt lakes for environmental reasons. And you will be charged and fined if you go onto the salt flats down there. We're informed of this by a lady named Evelyn who works at the Information Centre. So in short, we weren't allowed to conduct any flat earth tests on either of the salt flats. I apologise for not getting any testing done, but there really was nothing more we or anyone else could have done. That's the short version. I understand if you want to leave now. Alright, the main purpose of this video is to impart what we learnt about doing a flat earth test on a salt flat and what I'm planning to do next time. By we, I mean my old man who came with me and did an outstanding job under very trying conditions. Those trying conditions including getting bogged for 3 hours at 10 PM at night in the middle of the Australian outback, trying to find access to the salt flat at Lake Cowan. Look, the whole trip was very tough and we were nowhere close to being prepared. So for next time, these are the things that I would do, and I will do. Number one, go to Lake Moore instead. Lake Moore is also a 60-kilometre salt flat, and I went up there last week to have a look. It's in the middle of nowhere, so no one would even know we were on there. Number two, plan for a single entry point. These salt flats don't have multiple entry points, so you need to plan for a single entry point. Number three, take with you a quad bike with mud tyres and or chains. Under the salt crust is a very slippery mud, and a quad bike with mud tyres or chains shouldn't get bogged. Number four, take with you the best gear if you do get bogged. Be prepared. Take a fast jack and some recovery tracks just in case. Number five, the salt flats are the perfect place to do a flat earth test, especially at night with a laser or a torch. The mirroring during the day is pretty huge, so nighttime is the way to go. Number six, the test should involve placing a really strong light, like a 5,000 watt light bar you can get now, say 2 meters above the salt flat, and drive away from the light on the quad bike, filming the entire way. You could technically do this style of test yourself. Important because after this trip, my old man might be done for a while, I think. So there you have it. The trip was a failure on one hand, but I have now learnt what not to do, which will hopefully put me in good stead for the future. And as the great Michael Jordan once said, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. Thanks for watching, and if there are any quad bike experts out there, please chime in and provide your advice about what type of quad bike I should be looking at, what type of mud tyres are best, etc.